Hi, I'm Dr. Kaylin McKinney of Mindset Hypnosis and Health. Thank you very much for participating in this exciting study for smoking cessation at home. Here in our office, our success rate is exceptionally high. Now, we've done this program at a distance before, and we've had some really good results. What we're trying to do is to fine-tune it even more to bring up that success rate at home even higher. So it's already high, but with your help, we hope to improve. And we want you to be exceptionally successful in this as well. But we needed you to be able to help us out. So I appreciate it in advance. Now, if you haven't done any hypnosis before, let me tell you just a little bit about it. It's not mind control at all. All it is working with your subconscious mind in such a manner that it agrees with your own conscious brain. So for you to quit smoking, first of all, from a conscious perspective, you have to want to quit smoking. Now, my job is to simply know what words to say that your subconscious mind hears and understands that you want to make these changes at a conscious level as well. So that your subconscious mind, which is controlling your habits, by the way, aligns with what you consciously desire. Therefore, you become a non-smoker as you wish. And it becomes just a whole lot easier. Now, when you listen to your recordings, make sure you're listening to them at a time and place where you're safe, you're undisturbed, your eyes can be closed, and you can relax. That's going to be really important for you to do, particularly on this first hypnosis session that you'll be listening to. So make sure that if you live with other people, that they know, do not bother you during this session. Go in your room, lay on your bed, close your eyes, listen with headphones. If you have headphones, that will really help to immerse you in that experience. Whatever you do, don't listen to any of this when you're driving your car or doing things around the house. This is not subliminal. This is hypnosis that is working directly with your subconscious mind. So I will be talking to you about relaxing for a little while at first, and then gradually I'll start talking more and more about making this transition to being a non-smoker to being a non-smoker. At the end of that, I will give you instructions to either wake up and return to your day, or go ahead and take a nap, or go ahead and sleep throughout the rest of the night. So you decide when it's best for you to listen to. Now, hypnosis works in alpha, beta, and theta brainwaves. So that's anywhere between wide awake to lighter levels of sleep. So it really is perfectly okay if you fall asleep while listening to your session. It is just as effective as if you were trying really hard to focus. In fact, I really don't even want you to try that hard to focus. Let me do the work for you, okay? All I need you to do is to create the environment to make it conducive and helpful and useful for you, which means no distractions, okay? So no pets jumping up on you or kids or any of those kinds of things. You really do need this time for you to spend with you. Now, in hypnosis, sometimes people experience and feel certain kinds of sensations or feelings. So they might feel really heavy, they might feel really light, or feel like they're floating. Some people get those sensations and some people don't. For other people, their conscious minds stay very busy and they might be thinking the whole time. They might even be thinking about things that have nothing to do with what they're working on in hypnosis that day. So if you're laying there, you're listening to your session, and your conscious mind is thinking, I wonder if I'm hypnotized because I'm busy thinking this stuff right now, you're fine. That is conscious brain activity. We're not even working with that part. So it's perfectly okay if your mind thinks about other things, or if you kind of wander off, or if you take a nap. It's all going to work the same anyway. So relax, enjoy the process. Now, I do have some pre-instructions for you, and that is, before you begin your sessions, I need you to do a rundown of a couple of things. So, for example, if you get stressed, and stress is one of the things that has caused you to smoke in the past, what I need you to do is, in advance, write down some alternative actions you can do if you do feel stressed. For example, you could write down, take 10 deep breaths. You could write down, take a walk, exercise, go get a drink of water, go meditate, go do some stretching, just go outside, write down 3 things that you're grateful for, whatever you can think of that makes sense for you to do if you're experiencing any stress, so that your brain now has some options that have nothing to do with cigarettes anymore, okay? The other thing, if you smoke out of boredom, I need you to make an alternate things to do list for that too. So for example, write down some things that you can do if you're feeling bored, and make a nice variety of list. So perhaps write down some things that maybe projects that you've been wanting to get done around the house. Maybe it's straighten out a closet, or paint a room, or go pick a paint color. I don't know, whatever it might be. But write down some fun things too, okay? So write down some things that you might enjoy doing. So think about in terms of writing down hobbies, or things that take different periods of time. So things that maybe take an hour or several hours, or things that maybe just take a few minutes. But again, what we want to do is provide your brain with a list of options of other things that you can do besides smoke if you are bored. Now I want you to take your stress list and your boredom list, option lists, and I want you to put those on the fridge. So if you experience any of those old triggers, I want you to just walk to your refrigerator and look at the options. So you have something else to do. Now, this leads me to the fridge thing. Sometimes people are concerned that they'll start eating instead of smoking. That usually does not happen with hypnosis, because hypnosis is just going to remind your brain and your body that, you know what, you were born non-smoker. So that's completely irrelevant to how you eat. Food has nothing to do with any of that. So if you do get any kind of a hand-to-mouth kind of urge or longing, go ahead and put a glass of water in that hand. If you really feel like you need something nibbly, get yourself a little bag of baby carrots or something like that. You'll be fine. Sometimes we just need to break that hand-to-mouth rhythm and give it something else. Which brings me to the water part. In your session, I'm going to suggest that you start drinking a little bit more water. Now, you might already drink enough water, and that's great. But just in case, I'm going to suggest you drink a little bit more. The reason is, it helps your body to detoxify and to clear out all the nicotine and tar out of your body faster, so that it's easier for your body too. So drink a little bit more water, make a couple lists if you need to, and throw away all that stuff that you won't need. So if you have ashtrays, throw them away. Lighters, throw them away. Cigarettes, definitely throw those away. Once you throw those away, wash your hands. Get rid of all trace of it. If you smoke in your car, detail your car. Clean it out so it doesn't smell like that anymore. Rid yourself of any residue that's in there. All of these things will help set you up for ultimate success, which is ultimately what we want. Soon, you're going to be a non-smoker. Make it easier, and I'll make it easier too. I'm excited to start working with you soon. So get ready. We're going to start.